Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and today we're going to be doing this very warm tone orangey, kind of like rust colored cut crease, and it's not my usual half cut crease, it's a full cut crease. So with this negative space in between, or whatever you call it. So if you want to find out how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, as you can see, as always, my eyebrows are done and my lids are primed. Today we're going to be using the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics and the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm starting off with the Take Me Back to Brazil, and I'm using a Morphe M433, and I'm using this yellow shade. Now for this look, since it is a full cut crease, I try to do my eyebrows a little bit shorter because I want to extend the shadow further than I usually would, just because I want that definition of the shadows being blended out, and then of where we're gonna cut the crease. So using this yellow shade, going back and forth, and I'm just going to build it up until I get the intensity that I want. And then I'm going to use a Morphe R38 brush, and I'm using the orange shade. I'm placing that right underneath that first yellow shade that we did, tucking it right under, and again taking it out further than I usually would, just making sure everything is blended out nicely. So it is going to be a very warm eyeshadow look today. And I'm also making sure that I do bring it in to the inner corner. So now I'm grabbing the Jaclyn Hill palette. I am mixing Jax and Hunt's. Jax is like a very rust color, reddish brown, and Hunt's is like, I want to say like a warm, almost like a brick color. So I'm mixing those, and I'm going to use those to really darken up the look, because when we cut the crease, I want that very defined, crisp line. So I'm just using that I'm using that to darken up the look, making sure that I build up that color. So here I did the other eye off camera, and now I'm going to cut the crease with some concealer. So I start off like I usually would with my half cut crease, putting the concealer on the very edge of my lash line and looking up so it could guide me of where I'm going to be cutting the crease. Now I am going to show you the full process just because you've never seen me done a full cut crease, so I'm going very slowly, showing you how I draw the line, how I cut my crease very carefully. I'm not just going it at one go. I'm doing a little bit at a time, doing very small strokes. And you guys, I'm gonna be honest, for this look, I honestly wanted to do like a glitter look. I was going to be using this very orange, it's a brown glitter, and it has like orange and gold reflex in it. But when I cleaned up my eye look, I realized that I wanted to take it a different direction. But I'm thinking for my next look, I will be using glitter, just something different. So here I am cleaning up my lid, just because since I had those colors, Jax and Hunt, with my concealer, it was mixing it in and it was kind of turning a little bit orange. So I just cleaned up the shadow that I had on my lid, and then I went back and I'm just going to reapply some concealer because I want it as white as I can. And this is a white concealer from ColourPop, which is really great for like cut creases, half cut crease. That way you could do very bright looks and it'll come out very bright. So when you pack in another shade, it'll really show up on this concealer. So now I'm just packing it in with I'm setting it with a white shadow. And now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. This is just a regular one that I use. And right underneath the white, I'm going to call it the white liner that we just did right there, I'm just going to clean that up. So again, I'm just kind of cutting my crease again. Now for this step, I'm actually being very careful not to look up, because if I do look up, we're going to mess up with that negative space that we just did. So I'm just setting everything in, filling it in with the concealer, and then I'm going to be using my packing brush, and I'm going to set that concealer that we did with Hunts. So I'm just going to pack that color right in, setting the concealer, and I'm being very careful to keep that negative space as even as I can all the way through. So I'm going to take my time and just pack that color in. So very carefully. And this is just one shadow. I'm using one shadow for this whole space right here. So now I just went ahead and cleaned it with a wipe to get that crisp line, and I did the rest of my face. No eyeliner for this look, just some lashes. Now lashes and further makeup details will be on my Instagram, and that will be in my description bar, so go check it out. And for the rest of this look, I actually did it off camera. This time my focus was on the eyes, and I'm using all the same products, so I didn't want to show that. Alright guys, that is it for this video. It's very warm tones. It's giving me like really fall vibes. And this video I actually just did the eyes. I didn't show myself doing my full face because I'm still using the same products. I'm still using the two foundations, same concealer, powders, bronzers, everything. If you want me to show that in the next video, even though it's the same process, if you want to see me do my full face of makeup, leave a comment down below so that I could do the next video the way that I used to before. I just felt like since it's the same products, there's no point in me showing you that process because it's the same steps, the same products and everything. Don't forget to give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, make sure you follow my Instagram. I always post a reminder that I will be posting that day. I've been posting Tuesdays and Saturdays, so yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.